Hi, thanks for coming and joining me today. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. When you subscribe, click the notifications bell and then you will know about my next video. Alright, let's get on with it. Hello, this is Leeloo Jane and I'm bringing another reading for Pisces. There are some cards that they wanted to give, and we're starting with, this is my guides. I'm working with my guides as usual in a channeled reading. Angels, daily guidance from the angels. I've got two cameras set up because I'm not sure which one's going to be better. I've got a new one in my phone, so I will look between both. Okay, the first card that they brought up in the pre-shuffle and they brought up again is Innocence. We have acceptance, ask. We're going to bring out a few cards and then we'll get the message together, okay? Right. All right. Okay. Life purpose. Reward yourself. Reward yourself. Yes. And all right. Anything else? Thank you. New partner. Pisces, new partner. Now, for some people, I'm Pisces. For me, that's a guide, a spiritual guide. Wedding. That's an alliance, right? Wow, that depends on everybody's individual story. Pisces, new partner, wedding. It can also mean a new partner that's recent, like the one that's the latest one in your life. It can be in that one too, can't it? So you'll know how it resonates with you because you're Pisces. What do you desire? Right? Does Pisces desire? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Well, there we go. Yes. Let your past go. Right? Let your past go. That's it. The ocean. Go to the ocean. That's to recalibrate, recharge. What I think this time is a shedding time. This is a water shedding time. This is a time when the pain that you have carried and tried to handle without letting it become something you experience too deeply, just sort of, even though you've tried to handle it and not just bury it, you've got some more and it's coming through and it's an opportunity to forgive. So that pain's been coming through and it's an opportunity to replace any possible resentment or pain or blame with pain, as in you feel pain and you can feel upset that other people are a part of you having that pain. And that's a part of being hurt. So the pain of hurt. It's not like necessarily that you're doing a big, intense blame game. But there is hurt involved with past relationships, and it's hard to separate that person from the hurt that you're experiencing. They're saying the hurt of you. And this is an opportunity and a time where it's a time where you need to put that away, face it, recognize it, acknowledge it, not put it away, that's not the right words, face it, recognize it, and be done. And it's a shamanic moment of transition, of releasing burdens that you no longer need to hold on to. There's no need to whip that out at any point. There's no need for it to be a part of your interplay in the life you're in. You can say, that's finalized, that pain, that experience of being hurt by that person. Love is the replacement code and the replacement energy that you're free to bring in now. You can bring in the love energy. And when you do that, you transform and heal yourself. And you heal the situation just by being healed, because you are a part of an interplay in a relationship. You're a part of an interplay in a setting that involves you and another person or other people. Whether you're talking to those people or not, or seeing them or not, the energy link between you has a status quo. When you are able to face the pain like a shamanic warrior around the fire, facing your pain, dancing around the fire. I can see this is the vision I'm getting. Dancing around the fire, a shamanic warrior, as in spiritual warrior, dancing around the fire, drawing out in a very primordial fashion, the energy to face it and recognize it and release it. And in that moment, you allow something else to fill the space, and that is your primordial love, which is your base note energy, your core basic energy of being, your natural state. So you let go of the unnatural state and you allow the new natural state to flow in. And when you do that, the relationship with whoever it is, even if you're not involved with them at the moment, is dynamically changed, because your interplay with the energy of connection is now a different quality of energy, a different note of energy. It's just a totally different story. This is how you rewrite history and change the world. Person by person, that's how we do it. Joy is your freedom note. It's your result. It's your experience and your state of being. Love and joy all in a row. And the ocean, which is Piscean's core place to recharge, recalibrate, refresh, and take wisdom and guidance from the earth, and to connect to the earth and feel that spiritual support and solace. The words are solace, taking solace in the ocean, because the ocean is your thing. It's your state. And your body, as I've said in past records of videos, your body is an ocean. It's steady progress, and you're making steady progress. And for people watching this, I think you will know that I'm describing what you are aware of. And it's just nice for someone to say, yes, this is what you're doing and this is how it's going. Okay. Anything else, my dears? They're very happy with that. So let's go through this. So the first card is innocence, and that's saying all souls are innocent in core nature. They come into this realm to play in the game of duality, but outside of this realm, in their original source code nature, everyone is innocent and the same. And you need to, anyone who wants to go through this process of shedding, healing and evolving, sorry about the dogs, they need to accept this fact, because if you don't accept it, you aren't meeting the initiation purpose and process of transition. In order to go forward, you just need to ask the question of whatever your personal question is, and for some it's about your life purpose. And Pisceans always feel there's a life purpose. We are driven with a purposeful mode of action in our lives. One of your life purposes is to reward yourself and accept your new partner and your new relationship, and it is your reward. Your reward for all your loving, giving and hard work in relationships and doing your best is your beautiful relationship that's coming through to you It's going to come if it hasn't already come. If you haven't received that relationship in your life, if it hasn't come to you, magnetically evolved to you, this process we're about to talk about now is the process of initiating the potential and the acceptance level. The ability to have that is what comes with this. What you do is what you desire. That's where you need to go. What do you desire? What makes you feel good? What tickles that happy spot? And what makes you feel joy, happiness, bliss? It is, as Joseph Campbell would say, follow your bliss. That is core for Pisceans. If you don't follow your bliss, you are in misery. That's Pisceans. You only have two extremes. You have follow your bliss or don't follow your bliss, and it's not your bliss. It's like, we're here for bliss. So we don't need to be here for self-punishment and agonizing. That's the old way. In the time of Pisces, that's what a lot of what Pisces could fall into, and Pisces did in the whole world in that stage of precession. But now we're moving on to the new age of Aquarius. And in the age of Aquarius, it's a little bit more balanced and a little bit more of, you don't have to do that. You don't have to suffer and sacrifice yourself. So that mode of energy that covered the planet with Pisces is no longer. Now we're changing into a new energy, which is more enlightened and more forward thinking, less inward looking and procrastinating, which was the Pisces age. Now we're in the age of Aquarius, and I'm not talking about us as individuals. I'm talking about the age of energy and how people were going through the motions of their life discovery events and their storylines. It had a flavor on everyone's lives. Now we're getting a new flavor, and as Pisces, we probably suffered quite a lot in that past time, whereas now we're able to blossom in this time. And what a beautiful change and transition it's going to be. And it already is. What do you desire? That's what you need to follow. Let the past go, because you succeeded. Go to the ocean and recalibrate, because that is where you recharge and get comfort. And you get solace from the ocean, and you know it's for you. Okay, that's what you're geared for. It's an opportunity for you to completely forgive, because you are so understanding, you are so wise, and you really do know that you don't care about hanging on to anger and hate. And well, you're not full of hate. You don't care about anger or feeling resentful or being defensive and protective. You're just not really into it, are you? You're just like totally over it. You don't want to bother. You really do want to just let go and forgive and bliss out. You want to do the flower power thing and just be happy. Love is so much easier and nicer for you. That's your natural state. That's what you want. And joy. And you just want to be that no matter what happens. And that's the steady progress that you're making. And that's just wonderful. I'm so happy for you. How wonderful, Pisces. I'm going to enjoy putting this together for you. And they just said, now I've gone to my mixed deck of the Mermaid Oracle and the what do we call it? We call it Gods and Titans, and I do love them. But when I do this deck, the mermaids come through a lot, and so do the gods. Now the guys in the Gods and Titans deck is full of fifth density people, and the mermaid deck is full of mermaids, and mermaids and the people in this deck are all real people. A lot of them had lives on the earth, and they are now in fifth density, possibly having a dual fifth density plus a physical life. But they're not unreal stories. They're people who lived in history and people who were classified as gods, but are really just fifth density beings. And the mermaids, absolutely, there's a mermaid population on the earth in a different density. So they're there, and they love helping us. They really love when I use their cards. They get quite involved, actually. And these two decks like each other, because one's very masculine, and then the mermaids, they're all mostly women mermaids. They're quite feminine, so they sort of like each other. So that's my decks. This is this special mixed deck. Beauty came out, and this is an Australian Aboriginal deity being, not deity, being who lived, a spiritual being, and it was about beauty being in everything. And it's about your beauty coming forward, being drawn forward and exposed to the world. That's a bit nice. And vulnerability. You are vulnerable, you're Pisces. And being vulnerable is our pleasure. To be free and not have to put our guard up, to not have to worry, to not have to be defensive. How fabulous. And that's when we are happy. And that's how you feel with the nature of in the ocean. You feel you can just let your guard down with the ocean. And here we are with the ocean coming through and with the mermaid deck coming through. So that's where they wanted to go. So I'm just so happy to have these guys helping us today. Of course, the angels are the overriding managers of my readings, my guides and angels. And who we get through is who's appropriate for you when we do readings. Abundance is coming for you. You're going to have abundance. That's what's coming. You can relax and just be yourself and bring that with your vulnerability, all your love and joy and beauty shows, and that's when the song of the siren comes out, and that is you, the call, the summoning, the voice to acknowledge. That is when your best is out. That is when you say, I'm just going to be relaxed, and it's infectious. It's purely a wonderful spreading of igniting in this in everybody and letting everyone have something totally different than the tense anxiety and pressure of the world. You can't underestimate how transformative that is for everyone, for the planet, just to put that energy in. Keep going, endurance, keep going, keep on going, keep on being. You are doing wonderful. This is a card of you are on top of your plan. They said, that's the words they gave me. You're on top of your plan. Your plan isn't a fail. Your plan is an absolute success. You're on track. You're achieving everything you wanted to do in the right timing. Relax, enjoy. Okay, those ones, all right. Okay, so, and what you're having here, what they're saying, this Typhon has come through, anger and rage. That represents anger and rage, which has been something you've had to experience coming to you because of that connection, your telepathic connection, because you're Pisces. And you are naturally becoming more and more sensitive and telepathic all the time. So connections with other people, it's like a channel coming through. They're showing me, do you ever remember on the old movies, or I don't know if you know about the idea of tin cans with a string between them, and kids used to make them when I was a little girl. We used to make them, and we did it at school, and you'd have a tin can and be like a phone, and the sound of the voice would come through the string and you'd hear it. Now they're reminding me that that's that connection between you and the other people in your life, and there has been anger and resentment there, and that was an energy that was being exchanged between you, and it had for years been an issue, and you received it all and you responded to it all, and you couldn't help it, because even though they may not have actually faced you off with it, it didn't make any difference, because you're a sensitive person and you've experienced it because you're a Piscean empath. Okay, so it's come through in a, this what I'm getting from this conchomancy, wisdom of the shells, seashell divination. What I'm really getting here, this particular reading, is the vision of her. She's in a trance and she's picking it up, and that's what is supporting what I'm telling you about your sensitivity picking up on aggression that you don't have to respond to, but it's very hard not to. When you're Pisces, you receive it, and it really is a burden, and that's what you need to let go of. You're having time out from that now. You're taking time out from that. You are letting go. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time out. Now your awareness and your rise in your being is enabling you to, this is a new tool for you. This is a new stepping up, and I'm getting an image of a leopard. There's a spirit animal coming through for you, and it is a leopard. Okay, that's coming through for you. And the leopard spirit animal is coming through because you have leveled up now. You're up a new level. You've evolved, and you can sense that this has been the situation, and now you have the freedom to not be at the mercy of those emotions, those experiences, those energies coming to you are not dominating you. You now choose to release it, to let it go, to dodge around it, which is the leopard energy, it seems, because there's spirit animal of the leopard, the spotted leopard. It's a lovely golden coat, and it's got spots. And this is your spirit animal coming to you now. And if you don't have a partner, I think that this may be a new partner in your guidance team, this new spirit animal coming to support you because you have evolved into this new level and version of yourself, and that is the leopard. Wow, that's pretty amazing, Pisces. Okay, what else are we going to say? Last closing, guys. Closing cards. That's a big closing. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? It's the last card. What we're getting here, we're going to say that one. This is how we're going. Freedom. You have now got freedom. See how wild, she's a wild woman, and that is you with your leopard. You've stepped up to a new personality trait of being free, no longer entrained to the empathic energies. Farewell to those cycles, farewell to the moon, farewell to those cycles. Baby, it's over. Yes, and you have now reached a pivotal maturation of your evolution and evolving, and this is the Atlantis card. Rapid development, excellence, and success. The magic of the Coelendruth, it means caution, secrecy, wary. I won't go into the story behind that because we'll be here too long. And that's about you now holding yourself to yourself and reserving your energy in your counsel, and now you don't get drained, you don't have your energy pulled out of you. That connection, here it is, air, that connection of you losing your energy, that connection of the empathic energy that drains you and knocks you over is finished, because now you've stepped up a level and you now have the leopard as your spirit animal. So I recommend with this spirit animal presence arriving for you to allow yourself to get a picture of leopards. Look for leopard pictures and allow yourself to connect with the leopard. And you will find that it will bring you a real deep resonance. All right, I think we're done. What a fabulous reading, Pisces. That was a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time. I hope the videos worked out for you okay, and I will see you soon. I've got a Sunrise with Angels video to produce. I just haven't had time to finish the production side, but it's pretty lovely. And it's Angels and the Earth support team, which is a big group of Earth support beings, all come through together. So that's pretty nice. And I'm sorry if I've been quiet this week, but I'm going to get it out for you. Okay. I love you. The guides love you. We all love you. Love is the sound of the day. Love is the name of the day. It's all about love. All right. Love. Okay. Bye. Hey, thanks for coming and watching my video. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. And when you subscribe, click the little bell and you'll know when I'm having another video. Might be good for you. Bye.